Hello. I just got home from work, but I thought, let me just jump on, see how everybody's doing. It's been a minute. Hey, Susan. How are you? Let me try to fix this. How are you doing? Hi, guys. I said, let me get on here. I can't believe that it's 20 after 12. Hey, Neelam, how are you? It's freezing in Seattle, I bet. You have snow? Did you get snow? Hi, Dorothy Parker. Missed you too. Oh, no. You know what? I had a couple teachers lose their voice and they said they were just sick, but I think they had COVID too. I hope you feel better, Susan. It has been a while, Sabrina. Nice to see you. You got snow early in the morning? Oh boy. That's awesome. Neelam, what are you up to? Keep 'em warm, right? Oh, thanks, Sabrina. Look, I look a mess right now. Oh my gosh, my hair is all sticking up in the back. I just came in from work. Can't tell I had a heart attack a few months back, right? Can't tell. You've been looking for a job. Elam, it seems like you're looking for a specific job, not just any job. There's something that you're hoping for, something in particular. It's so nice to see everybody. Remember to hit the like button if you just came in, you guys. You guys know the routine. Hit the like button for me. Oh, good. Well, don't you worry, because something is going to come up within 3 days or 3 weeks. Something's going to come up. Or it could be the month of March because number 3. So don't panic. It will fall right into place. Paxlovid. Oh boy. Oh, I love you too. You're welcome. Just don't get upset about it. You know what they say when you keep thinking about or when you feel depressed, it's because you're living in the past. And when you feel anxious, it's because you're living in the future. You're panicking over the future. But when you're calm and peaceful, it's because you're living in the now. So try to work on the now. Like, okay, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm applying for jobs. I'm going on interviews. Everything's cool. Everything will work out exactly how it's supposed to. Thought I heard a noise. I don't like that. Glenda, I'm feeling okay. I'm just tired from work. Who said I'm not sick? I'm okay. I had a heart attack back in June, but I'm okay. Hey, Karen. How are you? Hey, Diamond. Lots of love to you too, Karen. Hi, Glenda. Glenda, yeah, I'm okay. Hey, Safie. How are you? Hello, Bree. My gosh, I'm here. I am here. I look a mess. I just got done work, but I'm here. My hair is sticking up in the back. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I got them piece. I got a bobby pin to hold that up. That's a little better, not much. Hi, yeah, yeah. You remember, Glenda? It is late for me, but you know what? I'm still wound up. We had so much. We had a play tonight at the school, and they did the Matilda. Did you see that? Ever see that movie Matilda? It was great. They did such a great job.
Motion detected at front door.
Motion detected at your front door.
I don't see nothing at my front door. I don't see nothing. Oh, hi, Cheryl. Okay, Susan wants people to say a prayer for a friend's daughter who went into multi-system failure from sepsis. Oh, Jesus, 28 years old on a ventilator. Sending prayers. But Susan, please tell me it wasn't from a needle, from an infection from a needle, right? Yeah, with Danny DeVito. Yeah. Yep. It was great. They did such a great job tonight. Yes, sending prayers, Susan. I like all these noises. Yeah, it was good. It was good. So anyway, again, please hit the like button if you've just come into the room. So, is anybody in this room currently dealing with a narcissist that you're aware of? Is anyone dealing with a narcissist? Okay. Oh, she had surgery 2 weeks prior. Jesus. Jesus. She should not have gotten sepsis. Oh, boy. So, again, this video is about dealing with the narcissist. Right? 2 years, Diamond, I know. Listen, when you're dealing with a narcissist, you really wouldn't have to second guess, like, well, I don't know, is my partner a narcissist? You wouldn't have to ask yourself that question. You were, Glenda. The reason I talk about that is a lot of you have either been in this relationship for quite some time. You may have broken up a million times off and on. You may find that every once in a while you get motivated enough to get the strength to walk away, to try to avoid them, try to live your life without them. But at the same time, oh, good, Susan. Lucky for you. Hi, Carlos. But at the same time, And this could be male or female. Trust me, it can be your parents. You could have a narcissistic parent. Um, but the problem is they will try to control you in many different ways, whether it's financially, making you believe that they're going to take care of you, and then they are the ones who decide how much money you get or when you get it, when you don't get it. It's definitely difficult to believe that they're not going to change. A lot of times they'll gaslight you and do something that you've been wanting them to do, or change behaviors, or taking accountability or responsibility, because 9 times out of 10 a narcissist is always going to tell you it's not their fault, it was your fault, or you made them do it, or they're screaming at you because you pissed them off, that's your fault. They can't talk to you in a normal tone. They don't share a lot of things in their private life. For some of them, they may say you're too clingy because you want to see them once or twice a week. They always, always, always are pointing the finger at you. Listen, that's your warning sign right there, Safety. My eyes bed. Yes. Listen, when shit's already difficult, when it's already extremely complicated in the beginning, that's your red flag, and it's flying there for you, and it's saying, look, this isn't how it's supposed to be. Why are you settling? Why do you believe that you need to try to make it work with this person as if somebody else isn't coming? Because someone will. Don't allow, amen. Don't allow them to make you believe that you're not good enough, to make you believe that, it's your fault. Everything's your fault. It can be, hi, Donna, it can be extremely overwhelming. For a lot of you, you've already convinced your own self. This is your thinking. You've already convinced your own self that that's who you need to be with. They're your soulmate. They're the person that you're supposed to marry, right? It's not going to happen. If they're that way, if this is the narcissist that you're dealing with, these red flags are coming in front of you. You're choosing not to see them. You're choosing to say, well, they changed a little bit, or they say they're trying. Let me just be real direct with you. If a man or a woman wants to be with you, they'll be with you. If a man or a woman wants to marry you, they're going to marry you. If a man or a woman wants to treat you properly, not put their hands on you, not disrespect you, not call you out of your name, not make you beg for food or for money or for whatever, don't convince yourself that, oh, it's getting better. Because the minute they gaslight you to make you believe that, oh yeah, they get it now, they're changing, they're really trying to do something different, and it lasts for like a whole, maybe a couple days, or maybe a week. For some of you, maybe even it might last 2 weeks, and then it goes back to the old pattern. You guys have to decide what it is that you're going to accept and not accept, what it is that you're going to tolerate. Don't mind my hair now, it's been up in a ponytail for 2 days. What it is that you're going to tolerate, what you're going to allow to come into your life. For some of you, you've been struggling with this person for quite some time, and yet you're believing that they love you. Love doesn't hurt. Love does not hurt. Love doesn't lie. Love doesn't cheat. Love doesn't keep secrets. Love does not hold back. Doesn't. Yeah, let me tell you, if they're not doing right by you from the beginning, they're not going to do right by you later on. They're not going to do it. Don't don't be like me. 13 years, there's some 25 years, but for some of you it might be a little less, for some of you it might be a little more. But for 13 years, I kept believing that I had to be with them, that I could make it work, that if I could just change my behaviors, if I could change just a little bit about them, then it would be okay. I would convince myself that, oh, I'm scared to be by myself at night. I need them to be here. After I had my heart attack, it was even worse because I was afraid to be here by myself with my dog, afraid that if something happened to me, who would take care of my dog? It's not a good enough excuse to put up with the bullshit. He discarded me 2.5 years ago. Oh, wow. You know, him discarding you did you a favor. Or if you walked away from your narcissist, trust me, you did yourself a favor. You know, it's kind of like when you hold on to all this baggage and you're asking for a change, you're asking for a blessing. 11 years, Susan, jeez. When you're holding on to so much and God wants to throw you a blessing, but you can't catch it because you're holding on to everything else that you don't need to hold on to. So then you say, well, all right, I'm going to get rid of some of this stuff. And now I got enough that when a blessing comes, I can catch it. Okay, so you catch one blessing. But now God's trying to throw you a couple more. And again, because you're still holding on to some stuff, you can't catch the next blessing. You have to make room in your life for the good things to come in. You have to be patient because you're going to have some healing. Because I guarantee you, if you've been with a narcissist, the damage, the brainwashing that they've done to you is going to take time to heal. Otherwise, you're going to get into a new relationship way too fast, and you're going to make that next person pay for the damage that the other person's done. For a guy who was a narcissist for 5 years. Exactly. So there's also an accountability and responsibility that you have to yourself if you've been involved with a narcissist. You need to ask yourself that what in your mind allowed you to pick or to accept someone like that in your life. Where did that thought first come from? For a veracity, um, for a lot of you, maybe you were single for too long and you thought, well, I'll just go with them. For a lot of you, that person may act like your father or someone else who was in your life before. It is like the domestic violence circle. It will repeat and repeat and repeat until you break that cycle. It's a shame because you're not a rehab center for poorly raised people. You want a relationship, not a project. Exactly. You know, hey, veracity, when, yes, in the beginning, of course, they're going to be amazing and wonderful because they're reeling you in. It's like fishing. They're throwing out casting out the bait to you to get you to bite down and grab it. And then they start taking a little bit away from you, a little bit at a time. And before you know it, you're like starving for their attention. You're doing anything you can to get noticed. You're trying and trying so hard to be good enough. They're going to continually make you feel like it's just not good enough. You may cook dinner and say, well, how was it? How was the meatloaf? I didn't have a problem with it. It was all right. Doesn't that make you think that, oh, I guess it wasn't that good? I guess maybe something was a little off. And then you ask them again, well, was there something wrong with it? Or was there not enough salt or not enough seasoning? Or I said it was fine. So you're not going to get a compliment from them. They're not going to give you that compliment. They're not going to give you what you need to make you feel good about yourself. You're going to be out in public and their eyes or attention are going to be on other women or other men, whoever, male or female. Their attention is going to be on someone else. You'll do everything you can. You'll try to dress nice, maybe put your makeup on, do your hair. For you guys, you shower, you shave, you whatever, clean yourself up looking really good, but you're still not getting the attention that you want or need. Yeah, it's true, veracity. The triangle shape. You definitely don't stay with him and see where it goes. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now. You're not happy. You're not content. You're frustrated most of the time. If this is you, if you know that you still feel alone, even though they're sitting right next to you, they're not for you. If you know that you're the only one that's putting into this relationship, it's not for you. If you know that when they leave, when they say one place that they're going, but they're really going somewhere else, and you know that, it's not for you. If somebody wants to marry you, they'll marry you. If somebody wants to be with you, they'll be with you. If somebody's wanting to build a future with you and have plans to do that, you'll know that. But if somebody's gaslighting you, that's awesome, veracity. If somebody's gaslighting you, if somebody's just telling you what you want to hear, but there's no actions to go with it, they're bullshitting you. The biggest key is about loving yourself. The biggest key is saying, you know what? I don't like how you make me feel. I don't like that you make me insecure. I don't like that you make me feel not good enough. I don't like that you don't want to have conversation with me. I don't like that you just have sex with me real quick and then leave. I don't like that you come over at 11 or 12 or 1 in the morning. I don't like that you're only here for an hour or so and then you got to go. I don't like that you text me instead of calling me. I don't like that you don't want to see me more than once a week or once every 2 weeks. I don't like the fact that you're married and you want me to be a side chick. So there's so many things. If any of that made sense to you, get away from it. Let it go. You've got to love yourself more. You're exactly right, veracity. You know, the truth is within you. But you have to understand, too, that other people are not responsible for your happiness. They're not. No matter who you date, no matter who you marry, it is not their responsibility to make you happy. Don't settle. Don't get married just because you want to get married and you know it's the wrong person. For a lot of you who've been married before, it's like, you know what? I had some doubts, but I thought things would get better and they didn't. You guys, you're a lot of you are wishing and hoping, right, for that perfect relationship. There's not a perfect relationship. Everything needs work, and you have to keep on working on things in order to maintain and even improve that relationship. But control issues, people who keep you from your friends or your family, people who need to know every move that you make. Oh, I'm going to go to the 7-Eleven, and then I'm going to go to the gym, and then I'm going to go to the diner, and then I'm going to go every single step, or they're calling you. It's like, why are you calling? You know, I'm at my aunt's house. I told you that's where I'm at. Why are you calling me? So be careful. Oh, good, Glenda. Yeah, it is so easy to get caught up in this trap. It's so easy. You know, there's a lot of narcissists that can really cause a lot of problems. They'll continue to make you feel like you're unseen. For a lot of you, again, about the intimacy, it's when they want it, it's the way that they want it. They're not going to look madly into your eyes and tell you how much they love you. They're not. They're going to treat you like a cheap trick. They're going to treat you like a prostitute. They're going to treat you like somebody out in the street. They're not they're not investing in you. And you have to see that. See what else I can tell you. Um, um, um. For a lot of you, a narcissist themselves cannot live up to their own expectations. And it's not because they didn't hold themselves accountable. Amen. They blame it because of you. So when you put an expectation on them, they won't fulfill it. They won't meet your needs. They won't do what you need them to do. For some of them, they can't live up to their own expectations. It's certainly not because they didn't hold themselves accountable, but it's kind of like because you'll do it for them. For a lot of you, you'll realize that you're the one that's trying to solve all their problems. I'll do your clothes. I'll make your lunch. I'll pay that bill. I'll fix your car. I'll get you tires. I'll do this. I'll do that. They will make you go bankrupt. They will put you in a hole. They don't care if you're ready to lose your apartment or your house because you couldn't pay a mortgage or you got sick. They all of a sudden don't have the money to help you or they won't help you. That's one of the bad things. For a lot of you, you got to stop focusing on what could have been and start focusing on what it is or what it was. Again, stop focusing on what could have been and start focusing on what it really was. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them. Believe them. In other words, when their actions, their behaviors, when that shows you who they are, whether they're acting like an ass, whether they're acting like a liar, a cheater, a thief, whatever, believe them. And the best thing about it all is when somebody wants to walk away, let them walk. Don't beg them to stay. Don't beg them to love you. Don't beg them to stop cheating. Why do you want a cheater? You think they're going to change? 99.9% says nope, they're not. For some of you, I know if you've dealt with a narcissist, I know that they made you believe something about yourself wasn't true. They made you believe that you were too fat, or they made you believe that you weren't good enough, or they made you believe that they were the best thing that ever happened to you, or they make you believe that without them you couldn't make it, or they make you believe that nobody will ever love you. If you don't stay with them, nobody will ever want you. Then sometimes you'll hear the words say, oh, let me find out you're messing with somebody and I'll kill them. They'll say stuff like that. They don't mean that. You're right, Veracity. You got it. You got it. Yeah, exactly. They'll get you to stop believing that you're ever going to be happy. They'll get you to stop believing that love is really can really happen. A lot of us, we watch Hallmark, we watch Lifetime, we watch so many movies. We look for that happily ever after all the time. We want to know why we can't be in a loving relationship like other people we see. We want to know why we're the only one in the family that's not married, or that got divorced, or that things just don't seem to work out right. Sometimes they call us the black sheep, right? For some of us, your narcissist will guilt trip you, especially when you're trying to leave. Like, oh yeah, now you want to go after I did everything for you. Oh yeah, now you got what you wanted, so now it's okay that you want to go. Don't let your narcissist guilt trip you into staying there. Keep thinking about all the things they did to you. For a lot of you, you're brainwashed so much from them that you just want to think about some of the good times that you had. Probably ain't a whole lot of them, but whatever one or two things there was, you're going to hold on to that. Well, I remember one time when I was sick and they were just rubbing my head until I fell asleep. That's not enough. That's not enough.
Who is this random?
Sometimes your narcissist can't stand you. They literally can't stand you. They're angry with you because they're not capable of being the person they need to be for you. They're not capable of that. Not at all. So let me see his comment over here in the comments, please. Hey, Lil Juice. Yeah, they will treat you like trash. You're right. Your ex used to say you will never find a man like me. Yep. Hi, Lil Juice. Tracy H. Tracy H. I'm not sure why the energy changed, and sometimes my timing is off, and it might seem like something's not going to work out or not going to go that way, but if I said it and saw it, it's coming. It'll come. But you also can't enable them, okay? You can't keep fixing things. You can't keep being the one holding it together. Sometimes you got to let them put the glue in to hold the relationship together. Sometimes you got to show them that you're willing to walk away if that's what they need you to do. So don't worry, though, it will work out. So, what are you struggling with right now? What emotion are you struggling with? Feeling crazy? You feel like you lost your mind? Do you feel like you don't know what to think? Do you feel like sometimes you think they love you and sometimes you think they don't? Do you feel like, is it me or is it them? Do you feel confused on, did you get the story right? Because sometimes when you present to them what a problem is or what you have a problem with, and they make you think you're crazy, like that ain't what happened or that ain't what I said, the hell it ain't. I was fortunate enough to have the security system that I have in my house, both inside and outside, that I could say, listen to this. See, you did say that. And even though we heard it on a recording, they would still say, that's not what I said. Did you not just hear it? Did you just hear yourself talk? Whatever, whatever. So sometimes they won't take responsibility or accountability. So, what emotions are you feeling? Are you feeling shame? Are you feeling stupid for allowing them in your life? Are you feeling desperate? You want them back? Are you angry? Are you grieving? Are you just not feeling good physically? How many of you on here actually notice the difference when they're around you? You feel tired, you feel depressed, you feel drained, you feel worried, you feel stressed to frick out. And when you break up or they walk away, I don't know how many actually admit it, but you actually feel kind of good. You actually finally get that good night's sleep that you've been wanting. You actually can sit and enjoy your home and say, God, it feels good here. Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Comment, comment. Yeah, right, little juice. Me too. Me too. I felt stupid too. That's Button snoring. Sorry, you guys. She's out like a light. It's hard, Tracy H. But you know what? You can't blame the world for your choices. You have to ask yourself why you're settling or why you're willing to wait. Because technically, Tracy, even though I believe they'll come around, but it doesn't. But that's not meaning that I'm saying that they're going to be the only one for you. That that's the best you can do. That you have to wait for them to be happy. And the truth is, you don't. And would there be somebody else? Yeah, there would. Um, you're the one who chooses to wait. You wait. If you want this person, eventually, yeah, it can happen. It's more than likely going to happen. But it doesn't mean that it's going to be harmonious. It doesn't mean that it's going to be you're real happy ever after. So Tracy, I need you to really decide, does this person really make you feel really good? Do you feel really happy when they're around? Do you communicate really well? Do you laugh a lot? Do you do different things? Or is it like pulling teeth? If it's like pulling teeth, let them go. Let them go. Oh, good, Veracity, good. Bree says he never treated me bad. He's a good man, but he ended up things over something stupid and ghosted me after that without telling me that he wanted to break up because he had another person. He was talking to somebody else, Bree. Exactly, Susan. Yeah, when you break up with somebody, there's a reason you broke up. And that's the reason you shouldn't get back together. Exactly, Glenda. Drained. Drained is the word. Susan says it took me a long time to come to this place to feel that way. 20 years since the breakup. And Veracity says, I think I'm just letting things go the way they go. That is what it is. When somebody makes that comment, it is what it is. That's you quitting, giving up. Um, yeah, Tracy, you know what? Sometimes you're good by yourself for a while. Sometimes, even though you don't want that time out, even though you've been alone, even though you've had heartbreak and grief, and you've gone through a lot as well with family, but just know that better days are coming. For anybody who's wanting to quit or give up, listen, because you walk away from a relationship doesn't mean you're a quitter, doesn't mean you're giving up. It means you're accepting the fact that it's just not working. It means that you're understanding that, you know what, I have values, I have boundaries. They've crossed my boundaries. They've tried to take away my value. They tried to make me feel insecure and not good enough, inadequate. Sometimes it's better to just love yourself, know what it is that you want. I'm going to tell you something. A lot of times when you're with a narcissist for years, Buttons, you okay? Buttons. Oh, God bless you. God bless you. Oh, goodness. What's the matter? What is it? You okay, girl? Oh, boy. You got sneezies? Okay. So, I forget what I was just saying. Damn it. Buttons, you okay? What, you had something in your nose? You couldn't breathe? You got sleep apnea because you got so fat? Yeah, you sure did, Susan. Wow, little juice. It's difficult. It's difficult. But I wanted to come on here and I just want you to know that I think you're amazing. I want you to believe that you're amazing. And I want you to know that you don't, hey, Kat, I want you to know that you don't have to settle. Exactly, Susan. It is way too valuable. Susan says, I won't lose my peace. It's way too valuable. Little Juice says, but you want to be happy because times are happy, not because tragedy happens. So you have to make times happy. Exactly. And you know what else I'll tell you? Thanks, Susan. Um, Life is short. The unexpected is always around the corner. I guarantee you're never prepared for things that can turn up and happen. If you're not happy in whatever relationship with a narcissist or without one, if you're not happy, you need to make changes in your life and start doing things that'll make you happy. Remember what I said when I said if you're depressed, it's because you're living in the past. You're still holding on to all the hurt and the pain that somebody else caused you. You're still grieving about things that's already happened, things you can't change. If you're anxious and your anxiety's through the roof, then you're worried about the future. But if you're peaceful, it's because you're living in the present. Like right now, I'm good. I'm here with you guys. We're talking. I'm going to go to bed shortly. If I start worrying about tomorrow before it even gets here, I'm killing the current energy of the present. If I start worrying about what happened yesterday, something I can't change. Can't take it back. Anything that was said can't be unsaid. Anything that was heard can't be unheard. Anything that was seen can't be unseen. All I can do is move forward. Let go of the shit that isn't serving you anymore. Let go of the people that aren't contributing and helping you to move up, but they're pulling you down like an anchor and drowning you. If you're not happy, there's a reason for that. But you're responsible to make that change. Your partner who's abusing you or who's toxic, they're not responsible. You put the boundaries. You say, you know what you just did, or what you just said, or the way that you're acting, it's not okay. And you're allowed to say that because it's your life. It's not their life. It's your life. All right. Oh, hi, Leah. I'm just getting ready to get off here and go to bed. But thank you for popping in. Please hit the like button, you guys, if you did come in. We will take this up again. I promise you. Saturday, I will be coming on doing some lives. I will be putting up some shorts as well. I will also still be offering readings at a discount. My regular price was $200. My Valentine's price was $111.11. And now I'm to $165. So if you're wanting a personal reading, if you're wanting to do Zoom with me, that's how I do them. It is 30 minutes. Have as many questions as you want. And it is not for mediumship, though. That is a whole different price. So if you're interested in a reading, email me, text me, let me know. But hopefully you'll catch me on the live. This weekend we'll also be doing a Zoom. So look in my community section on Saturday evening, because Saturday evening we'll be doing a Zoom. So I hope to see you all live. Yeah, thank you, Veracity. Oh, thank you. You would love my button. She's a sweetheart. Um, yeah, I have been nothing but exhausted. Exhausted. And I had a couple doctor's appointments, my cardiologist, my family doctor, all my blood work came back really good. My blood pressure has been running like 110/70. My sugar is great. My cholesterol was, I think my cholesterol was like 110. And my triglycerides, or no, my cholesterol was 79 or something like that. 89, might have been 99. It was under 100. And my triglycerides, which used to be 700 and 400, are down to like 115 maybe, or something like that, real low. So everything's doing very well. Yeah, little juice. I do want to start doing the monthlies again. As a matter of fact, we're getting ready to go into March. And do you prefer that I do the monthly for each sign live, or do you want me to upload it and you just watch it? Well, let me get an answer from you guys right here. Do you like it better when I do the monthlies ahead of time and upload it, or do you like the monthly done for each sign live? Awesome, Veracity. Thanks, Susan. Yeah, my blood work's doing pretty good. Live? You like it better live? Okay. Hi, sweet angel. All right, great. Hi, Brandy Lee. Honey, baby girl. Did I miss anybody? I hope I didn't miss anybody. Each sign, yeah, each sign live. I'll do it live. It does take less time, Tracy. You're smart. It does. Absolutely less. All right, you guys. So we'll get that done too. All right. Well, I'm looking forward to catching up. Oh, that's cool, Veracity. Do one for electricity. That's cool. Thank you, little juice. I will. All right, you guys. Well, I'm going to go. Neelam, good night. Sound like somebody at the door, but it must be the man upstairs. All right. Either way, thank you, Diamond. Yeah, I'll probably do them live. It's easier to just do it live. All right, you guys. Sending lots of love. I'm going to bed. My back is killing me. For some reason, my left hip has been bothering me, but I found out it's really my back that's affected my hip. So, anyway, everybody. Oops, I'm hitting all kind of buttons over here. What the heck? I don't know what that thing's on there for. There. All right, you guys. Well, I will see you soon. I can't wait for Zoom too. It's a lot of fun. And I hope we get to hang out, have a good time. Oh my God, Brandy, I just, you know what? It was up in a ponytail for days, 2 days straight. So I just took it out. My head was killing me. Thank you. Happy birthday, Aaliyah. Happy birthday. All right, everybody. Good night. Susan, God bless you. Love you. Love you all. And I won't be a stranger. I'll see you soon.